Every once in a while, a coin comes along that stirs both curiosity and chaos. Myro, yes, the meme coin named after Solana co-founder Raj Gokal's dog, is one of those tokens that somehow finds its way into every crypto investor's radar. It's small, it's wild, and it's unpredictable. But behind the jokes and the memes, there's a real question many investors are now asking. What could actually affect Myro's future price? Let's break this down, not just with hype or speculation, but with logic, data, and narrative. Because while Myro might seem like just another meme coin, the story unfolding behind it might surprise you. Right now, Myro trades around $0.0192, carrying a small market cap of about $18 million. That alone makes it volatile. Low liquidity means every big buy or sell order has an exaggerated effect. In the past 24 hours, Myro has surged 28%, yet over the last 60 days, it's fallen 21.5%. That's the kind of instability that defines small-cap altcoins. Thrilling for some, nerve-wracking for others. The charts reveal a tug-of-war between short-term optimism and long-term uncertainty. The 7-day moving average sits below the current price at $0.0141, which signals recent bullish strength. But the 200-day average looms above at $0.0216, suggesting the broader trend remains bearish. The MACD indicator, however, leans slightly positive, hinting that momentum is trying to shift. The RSI hovers between 44 and 57, neutral territory, neither overheated nor oversold. That middle ground tells us traders are cautious, watching closely for a breakout or breakdown. On August 12, 2025, Myro's RSI spiked to 65.11, edging close to the overbought zone, and during that same period, over $900,000 worth of Myro short positions were liquidated. That sudden liquidation wave likely fueled the rapid 24-hour surge we saw. It's the perfect example of how leverage amplifies volatility in low-cap assets like Myro. One cascade of liquidations can send prices flying, while the next can bring them crashing back down. Beyond the technicals, the bigger story is the crypto market's overall mood. The global fear and greed index sits around 42, a neutral state. Bitcoin dominance is high at 59%, while the altcoin season index is low at 28, meaning this is still Bitcoin's playground. That matters because altcoins like Myro thrive when Bitcoin cools off and investors start hunting for higher risk, higher reward plays. If Bitcoin's dominance drops and the market transitions into a true altcoin season, Myro could easily become one of those small caps that explodes in percentage gains within days. But until that shift happens, the upside remains limited by the current market cycle. The Solana connection also plays a crucial role in Myro's destiny. Being part of the Solana ecosystem gives Myro indirect exposure to one of the fastest-growing blockchain networks. When Solana surges in popularity or adoption, its meme tokens often get pulled upward by association. However, that link can work both ways. Any network slowdown or negative sentiment around Solana could drag Myro down too. Still, its origin story gives a unique charm. It's literally named after Raj Gokal's dog. That alone gives Myro personality, and in the meme coin world, personality is everything. The community is the heart of any meme coin success. Myro has a presence online, especially through the MyroSOL Twitter account, which often posts about price action, RSI, and liquidations. But compared to giants like Dogecoin or Pepe, Myro's social traction is still building. The good news? Communities can grow fast when momentum starts. A viral tweet, a Solana partnership, or a few major influencers jumping on board could change everything overnight, with most of its supply already in circulation. About 944 million out of 1 billion tokens. There aren't many new tokens waiting to hit the market, which limits the risk of heavy dilution. However, low liquidity remains one of the most important factors. Myro's turnover ratio of 2.12 means there isn't a large volume of consistent daily trading activity. This creates an environment where big traders can easily manipulate price swings. When liquidity is thin, a few $100,000 in volume can make or break momentum. For retail traders, that means every spike could be an opportunity or a trap. From a technical perspective, Myro's next big resistance zones sit around $0.0256 and $0.0367, based on Fibonacci levels. Breaking past those would likely trigger more aggressive buying and social media hype. But if momentum fades, Myro could slide back toward the $0.015 range, an area where buyers have previously shown interest. The MACD still shows some life, and the short-term volume uptick adds credibility to the idea that traders are positioning early for the next move. Now, let's talk about what could actually trigger that next rally. First, the most obvious catalyst is the broader altcoin market cycle. When investors rotate out of Bitcoin and into smaller projects, low-cap meme coins often experience exaggerated rallies. If Bitcoin dominance falls below 55%, that shift could unlock a wave of speculative capital into coins like Myro. Second, Myro could benefit from renewed excitement around Solana. If Solana developers or ecosystem projects gain media attention, Myro could ride that wave as one of its more recognizable meme coins. Third, social media is Myro's wild card. A coordinated movement or influencer endorsement can spark short-term mania. Meme coins are emotional assets, and narrative alone can move them more than fundamentals. There's also a technical setup brewing beneath the surface. With most supply already circulating, Myro doesn't face the same token unlock risks that many projects do. That scarcity in available tokens, combined with rising trading interest, can create a tight supply-demand imbalance. Add a few short squeezes in futures markets, and the result could be a sudden vertical move, the kind that catches everyone off guard. But investors should remember that what goes up quickly can fall just as fast. Myro's strength is its community. It's linked to Solana and its meme power. Its weakness is the same thing: volatility, hype, and dependency on social sentiment. When the mood changes, so does the price. Right now, Myro stands at a crossroads. It's small, reactive, and still fighting for relevance in a Bitcoin-dominated market. Yet it holds the raw ingredients of potential comeback: loyal holders, decent liquidity depth for a low cap, and that unmistakable meme energy that crypto loves to reward when the timing is right. If altcoins catch fire again, Myro could easily be one of those names that suddenly jumps 100%, 200%, or even 300% before cooling off. If not, it could drift quietly in the background until the next wave of speculation hits. In the end, Myro represents the soul of the meme coin era: unpredictable, emotional, and capable of shocking everyone when least expected. Its future price will depend on sentiment, liquidity, Solana's strength, and that strange crypto ingredient no chart can measure: belief. And in this market, sometimes belief alone is enough to move mountains.